Spoiler warning. If you haven't watched the show that we are discussing today and want to avoid spoilers, stop right there. Go binge and come on back. If you have or don't mind spoilers, sit back with your favorite drink and enjoy.
Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Z with your host Chi-Chi and Vegeta. Yo, I'm sorry, like there's certain words I just associate with certain things, right? Like whenever there's like next time, it's next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what's
right?
mine? May the force be with you. And also with you. That's what happens when you grow up going to Catholic church.
Or when I say something.
Yeah.
You know? It's always the same.
Yeah.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Every single time.
It's just the first thing that comes to my head.
Exactly. So for me, it was Dragon Ball Z. So this week on Coffee and Dramas, welcome back.
Our little rampage.
So if you haven't joined us before, if this is your first time, what we do is we watch K-dramas. Because this is what we like to watch. Well, mostly me. And then Nadia's dragged
I like
along.
them.
I'm not saying you don't.
I just can't sit in front of a TV for 10 hours watching the same show.
Okay. And I can. So
okay.
that's the difference.
Yeah.
All right. So anyways. So what we do is we watch K-dramas and then we give a real life perspective on the show's themes.
Yeah, homie.
Because, I mean, there are certain shows like the one today that you can really relate to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, what is it? It's, is it Not Yet 30 or is it How to Be 30?
How to Be 30 or Not Yet 30. Depends on, like, the translation. So literal translation is Not Yet 30. Okay. But then, like, if you like, Vicky Rakuten and, like, whatever, they translate it to How to Be 30. And I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, what we're doing today is How to Be 30, Not Yet 30, whichever one you want. It's a new web drama. Yeah, it's a web drama. So today we're talking about a web drama. So it's a short drama. It's 15 episodes, 20
minutes each. You okay there?
No. 20 minutes each. And web dramas are great. Yeah. Because they get to the point really quickly. Yeah. They kind of bypass all the subplots and the twists. Okay, no, they keep the twists. What they do is that the twists are within the main plot. There's no twist to the subplot. Yeah. Right? There's no twist to this or twist to that. They kind of like get straight to the point. In a show like this, it kind of needs to be straight to the point because it needs to show the audience, like, from the you see like the transition of the character development from beginning to end in 15 episodes, 20-minute long episodes. Like, you have to get straight to the point to show that, right?
But they did a really good job on it. Like, like, have you looked into the web drama, like the webtoon?
Is it based on a webtoon?
I thought it was based on a webtoon.
It is based on a webtoon. I have not. Oh shit!
I feel like it was based on the web. So the show is based on a webtoon, and the show is about a writer that writes a webtoon. Yeah. So. Yeah. So
the webtoon author probably wrote about herself.
Yeah, which is cute. Like,
which I mean is
really
like,
cute story.
As a writer, that's what you do, right? You write what you know.
Yeah. I liked it.
It was good, and it's like star-studded. Like it's like
Jung In. I like the actress.
So Jung In-Sun, which is the main actress.
Yeah, she's good. She's cute.
Awesome. She's awesome, man. And then you have Kang Min-Hyuk, who's from TN Blue, who played. And who's in Heirs is like the last time I think you watched him in was Heirs.
It's so funny because like he grew up, but he also didn't change.
Yeah, he looks the same, just grown up.
Yeah, he also looks taller, which I don't know if he is or not, but yeah, maybe it's just because
he probably grew because he was younger then. So
yeah,
but she was tiny. Oh yeah, man, she's tiny. Jung In-Sun is tiny. And then you have the other male lead, not really a lead, but like he was the he was a secondary male, but he wasn't as in it as often as the rest of them, which is Jae-Rim, which I'm really cool. Like happy that this is one show that I watched him where he kind of gets the girl in the end.
No, he does because
I know you don't really. It's yeah.
It's such a better way that he got her too, because it's like They were friends first.
Actually, correction. He was her fan first.
But but they didn't know that though.
Yeah, no. But that's cool. Like once you go back to it, it's like, he was actually her fan first, and then they became friends after.
So he's watched her career from the start, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's like you see her, you kind of see her progress through her career, and then, as a human in her life, in the short time that the show, like 6 months to a year, maybe.
I feel like it's about that. They kind of like.
They didn't really give you much of a timeline.
Yeah. That's like the Chinese dramas that I watched recently, where they kind of skipped over time, and you're like, oh, I didn't know we were 3 weeks later. And then you got the other main characters, right? Because like in a web drama like this, in a short drama, like everybody's kind of like the main character if they have a story, right? So you have Hani, who's from Exit. Who I love her, so it's just me. I love Exit, EXID. She plays an announcer who has oh my god, what is it called? Oh, I don't know. There's a technical term for it, but it's
a phobia of being in front of a camera.
Yeah, but like it's attention. It's what it's
Me
you
too.
right there. Yeah, this one here. It's like attention. And so she is accompanied by the younger male lead, played by Baek Sung-Chul. I think this is like actually
he's so cute.
First drama. Yeah, it's his first drama.
Next drama, you're gonna see him with short hair, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, he's a cute guy, and it's funny. So we'll get to it actually in a bit. So then you have the third friend. So it's the three girls, the three women. Played by Min-Jee, and she's the pub owner who caught her ex-fiance cheating on her, and
not like subtly. It's like I'm pretty sure they were about to get married because they had taken like the engagement photos.
Yeah.
And then she's waiting at a bus stop, yells his name. Not sure why he didn't hear her. And then another chick runs up to him.
I don't know if she yelled his name though.
She said Honey.
Did she?
I'm pretty sure.
Did she say it out loud though?
I don't know.
That's why I can't remember. Something. I can't remember if she like said it out loud or she was gonna say it and she just saw it happen. But so it wasn't really subtle. It wasn't like
asshole. And then he has the audacity to come back
when he's
about to get married again.
Yeah.
Asshole.
That was yeah. Oh man, I'll get into that too. Holy shit. And then we have the other girl. So where you kind of find out a few episodes into the show about the character that's played by Kim Ji-sung.
Great actress. She did really well.
Oh yeah, she did really well.
Made you hate her.
She's a new actress as well. So you got two young actresses with like veteran actors. That's pretty awesome. Actually, these two are pretty friggin' lucky to be on the show with these like these friggin' veterans.
Yeah.
So it's all about 30. They're all at the age of 30-ish, around 30. 29 or 31, 32 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I actually got mad at the beginning of the show where they're like, because she caught like her manager, her assistant manager was like 30 or what'd she say? She's like, oh, you're 30 now, so you don't understand what the younger ones are thinking, or you don't understand the new trends and shit. It's like, you're too old. And it's like, excuse me, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
No 30-year-old, no matter who they are. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I'll go with 85% of 30-year-olds don't know what the fuck they're doing right now in their life.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's not like a huge change from going from 29 to 30.
But it's like, so there's no difference between when you're 30 and when you're 20.
30.
The only difference, is that when you're 30, you're like, shit, I got to stop drinking and I got to start actually working. Right? Okay. Hold up. Let me, okay. I gotta stop drinking for fun instead of start drinking because I'm too depressed to fucking figure out life. No, so okay, there's not a big difference between when you're 20 and 30. The only difference is like, yeah, okay, you mature, obviously. Some people mature faster than others, right? Because of the situations or whatever. So a 20-year-old can act like a 40-year-old, right? And a 30-year-old can act like a fucking 15-year-old. Like, trust me, we've seen that, right? Yeah. So when someone's like, "Oh, you're too old to understand the trend," it's like, bitch, everybody has social media. Everybody is fucking okay, everybody. Never again, like majority of people have social media or understand social media. Everybody's always trying to be on trend. So it's like, even if you're on trend, you're off trend kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's trends come and go so fast. They're fads. They're nothing that stays relevant for more than a short period of time, right? So when she said that, I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. And like, the reason why she said it is because like the character in her comic book was gonna kill the guy, because she found out he was having an affair and all that stuff, so she fucking kills him at on their wedding day, right? It's like, I do the same thing. Right. Yeah. I would too. I would too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's, and then like the manager's like, no, that's not what they, they don't care about that stuff nowadays. They don't, it's like.
So if you enter into a monogamous relationship and your significant other cheats on you and you never really said, oh, let's date other people at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but people still care about monogamy and commitment to a relationship. The only time that it doesn't matter is if you've discussed with your partner that, okay, let's have an open relationship. Let's be open about this and be safe.
Exactly.
And, like, no.
And I mean, technically, you're getting married, so you're entering into a monogamous relationship, right? Because you can't really marry more than one person in this country or the States or even Korea, right?
Unless you're in Utah.
So technically, the person getting married kills her husband for finding out he was having an affair. Makes sense because they're entering a monogamous relationship. Well, a marriage, right? They're married to each other, not to 2, 3, 4 different people, because that's technically illegal. So okay, that was like the start that pissed me off. I'm like, you fucking bitch, shut the fuck up, please. Like, I'm sorry, I agree with her in killing the dude in the fucking comic. So the show's about discovering yourself at 30, right?
And how
you're not old.
No. I think I'm just saying.
I
feel like if you haven't come into yourself in your 20s and like you're still wondering who you are, I feel like you really discover who you are in your 30s, because in your 30s, I don't want to say you have less inhibition, but you've kind of done the 20s and you've done the partying and like you've gone through it. As much as Koreans still party and drink and whatever, but you've been through it. So now it's more like, let me see who I am in like my career and my relationships.
Yeah, I think your journey really starts depending on, like, obviously it depends on the person. I think a lot of people, their journey kind of really starts when in their 30s, and that their journey to like kind of self-discovery. And like, I think you're at that age where you kind of understand more, because you've lived your teens, you've lived your 20s, and you're kind of like, okay, I know what I did. Now I want to know where I'm gonna go, right? So I think like the 30s is like the start of like the start of your journey, the start of your path. But again, like there's people who they start their path early. They discover which way they need to go or which way they need to start their journey in their 20s, right? Like I was 25, 26 when I was kind of like pushed in a certain direction, right? Well, not like forcibly pushed, but like I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is eye-opening. This is, you know what I mean? Like 25, 24, 25, it was
For what?
In general, like my life in general, like
life.
Yeah, like I was 24, 25. Yeah, 24, 25 when I kind of like started to realize a lot of shit went on in my life, and a lot of shit went wrong, and a lot of shit did go right, depending on whatever. But it kind of
like. Do you mean once we started talking about it, like me and you?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about at what age.
Oh, okay.
If you've been paying attention to what we've been discussing, you know, we've been discussing. I don't know where you've been, but we've been discussing.
I've been thinking about food.
Okay, besides food, we're talking about what 30s.
Yeah, okay.
30s.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your 30s.
So
I'm saying some people, you're usually in your 30s is where you finally find that the path, not the path, but it's the start of your journey to find that path.
Do you feel like you're there?
What do you mean?
Like, do you feel like you know who you are? Like, obviously our lives are like we don't have our shit together because like I feel like we're still 20, but do you feel like you know who you are now?
Okay, so I know who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've realized this right around the time where we met. Mm-hmm. Okay, kind of like during the beginning of our relationship. Mm-hmm. I kind of just, that's where kind of things started to like kind of, in my mind, fall into place. Not that I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going. I know who I am. Yeah. Right? I know who I am as a person, and I know how significant I am to certain people and what I can do for those people. You know what I mean? And I know what I want to do for others, right? So I know who I am. Now that's the start of my journey, right? I discovered the start of my journey. I figured out who I am. Yeah. Right? And I don't compromise my morals or values for others. No?
I'm just kidding.
No. No. We see eye to eye in a lot of things, you brat. Okay. But like I know like it was in my 20s, right? Yeah. My mid 20s when I figured out who I am. But that's just the start. That's my start. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going to end up. Yeah. And I don't know how to get there. To wherever the fuck I need to go to.
I feel like your 30s is discovering who you are. Yeah. Like after your 20s, so like after your partying stage. And then your 40s is when you kind of just like, I don't want to say settle down because it's such a
no, you're coasting. At 40s, you're coasting. What happens is you started your journey and now you're going through your journey. Yeah. That's like you're just coasting through because you know.
Hopefully it just goes well.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's you never know what's gonna happen on your journey, right? And now it's like the characters in the show. So the main character Ji-Won, she was on a path to self-discovery, right? Because after her breakup with her piece of shit ex-boyfriend, she went straight into writing, dived into her work, right? That's what she does. But obviously you get depressed and all that. You know what I mean? Like we don't need to go into that because we all know how that is, right? You go through a breakup and it's the fucking worst thing ever. And by all means, you take your time through that shit. Yeah, of course. Don't rush through breakups. You take your time. Don't jump to the next person, to the next person, to the next person, thinking that you're gonna get over that person. No. That's no. That's a way to cope with it. Yeah. It's not a way to get over it. It's not a way to move forward with yourself. Sit with yourself. Take your time. Do what you need to do. Because
you don't like. So I know a few people that have. That once they turned like 16, they were dating. Like once they broke up, they were with the next person. Once they broke up, they were with the next person. It's like, how do you know who you actually are?
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people like that. I've seen that too in high school.
Like if they've done like the whole self-discovery thing, great. That's amazing. But I know a lot of people just use relationships to kind of define them as a person.
Yeah. And I think this is... actually, they show this kind of in the show with, so the main guy character is Sung-Yoo. Yeah. And he was dating. He was like going through just dating whoever because he was just kind of like, I don't like anybody, so I'm just gonna date whoever comes my way. Yeah. And then he ends up dating Hae-rang.
Crazy chick.
Right? The crazy chick.
Jeez.
The one that was...
They all have fucking huge eyes, huh?
Oh, yeah. Except for him.
Well, no. Like the crazy girls. Like whenever they depict a crazy girl, it's like those eyes that it's like, no.
Yeah. So he starts dating her and it's like, he doesn't really care, right? And that's the thing. Like he doesn't even know where he wants to be until he finds Ji-Won again, right? So there was his like self-discovery. It's like that whole situation was like he fucked up big time with both the girls. And so that was his way to self-discover. That was his start to his fucking journey, right?
For him, I feel like if he just would have broke up with the girl, like once he saw his like first love again and was like, I really want to try this. If he just would have broken up with her right away and be like, I need some time to myself. But I still think she would have chased after him because she was like obsessed.
Yeah. Not only that, it's like he didn't have an afterthought about the other girl, right? About Hyeong.
Yeah.
Every time he was talking to Ji-Won, it was like he was single.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Nobody else is in his life, right?
But that just means you didn't really give a shit, right?
It's exactly it. He doesn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit.
Like, guy or girl, if like that's your thought towards the person that you're seeing, like even if you're not technically exclusive or a serious relationship, if like you're right away the thought like I'm single, I'm not actually seeing anyone, then there's an issue there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially since she calls you every night.
Yeah. Oh man.
Crazy.
Oh, so that's it. So there's characters like that who jump to get, characters, the other characters, people like that who jump from people to person to person to person because they don't want to be by themselves.
Yeah.
They want to have another person dependent. They want to be dependent. Yeah, exactly, kind of thing. And they need that dependency. They need somebody else to like to distract them from life, from their own thoughts. They don't like to be by themselves. If they're by themselves, then it means they're not worthy of being with somebody else. There's so many misconceptions in their minds about being single. Yeah. Right. And there's nothing wrong with being single. You're single, you're ready to mingle, like, you know what I mean? Like,
even if you're not ready to mingle.
Exactly. You don't need anybody to define who you are. You are defined by yourself. You define who you are. Nobody else can. Even if you're with somebody.
He's a bit passionate about this. Just a bit.
Even if you're with somebody for like 30 years, that person doesn't define you. You define yourself. Okay?
I wonder.
No.
Because, like, I look at, like, so you look at, like, take my aunt's relationship with my uncle. Like, they have been together, oh my God, for 50 years almost. But, like, she was a stay-at-home mom. Her life revolved around her kids and her husband and her family. Because, like, she was the matriarch of the family, essentially, where everyone would go there for all the holidays and whatever. Right. So then you kind of, when you take one of those things away, I feel like it makes the person crumble a bit.
But that was what she wanted.
Yeah.
Right? So that's her defining herself. So you taking away one of those things from her, of course it's going to, regardless if she was with her married or not. If that's what she wanted to do all the time, that's what she like defined herself as. Yeah, you take that away from her, she's gonna crumble no matter what. And I personally don't like. She's
not crumbling, by the way. She's actually a very strong woman.
Yeah, she's really awesome. But I don't like using our parents' generation as an example.
But I feel like it's the best generation to use.
No, but the reason being is because, especially if they were married back home, the reason being, a lot of the times it wasn't like, a lot of the times they got married young. Yeah. And they
18, 19.
Exactly. Same with my mom, 18 years old. They don't get to really discover who they are until at a later age. You know what I
mean? Well, they think they know who they are based on like the husband that they're with.
Exactly.
And like the things that they're doing at that point. But it's like, once they get older and the kids are gone and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's when they start.
What do I do now?
Yeah.
This is why they all want grandkids, because they want to be distracted. They don't want to know who they are. They just want the distraction.
Exactly why I don't like using that example. Like my mom is only really finding her voice more in the last like 5 to 10, like actually 5 years. 5 years, I'd say. No,
she like since we started dating and like stuff, because she's
5
always
years.
been of a.
She's always had
vocal.
She was vocal, but it was always of my father's opinion. But in the last 5 years,
yeah.
My mom's kind of found that my mom's got to the point in her life
she's like, fuck
where
you.
she's just like, fuck, I'm tired of everybody's bullshit. Mm-hmm. And if you're just gonna fucking like keep bullshitting, I'm gonna call you out on it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like my mom is like tired of it, and she's like slowly finding her own voice now. Right?
And like what she believes in and what she wants with her life.
Yeah. And like I'm really proud of my mom because of that. Because remember, she was married at 18, right? Right away she was taken from 18.
Yeah.
They went on their honeymoon. They were spent 6 months in fucking Egypt. And after that they came straight to Canada.
And she was already pregnant.
Right? And she was already pregnant.
Yeah.
Right? She came to Canada pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's like my mom kind of skipped the whole I need to discover myself and just went straight into like, right?
I find that interesting because even in our parents' generation, a lot of them started to go to school too. I feel like that was the generation where women started going to school more and being let go to school and having maybe not a career in a sense, but having the educational background, whether it be a nurse or like an arts degree, which is women friendly apparently. Like what's the word? Like not business arts. It's
like like what do you mean?
I don't know. It's like a basic.
Okay.
Basic.
I didn't graduate, so I don't know what you're talking. So no, you're absolutely right. And like especially back home, back in our, you know what I mean. Even in majority of Asia, it's the same way where women at their age when they were younger didn't really have rights to do much. Yeah. Right. So it was around the time where things started to change. Yeah, so that's why I don't like using our parents' generation, because like not a lot of like I would go more towards, I would say like my older sisters, right? Whoops. Oh, Nadia was in the shot. Sorry. I think she's starting to get comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah, I would use my sister's generation. Like my sisters are older than me by about 13 years, so they're a lot more relatable because it's not, they're like born and raised here and they kind of understand like they get to kind of experience their life more than our parents did, right, before they had kids. Like my sisters too, like all of them pretty much got married and had kids right around like the end of their 20s, early 30s. Right.
Actually, I'm pretty sure all of you guys, like every one of his siblings got married around, well, other than like the firstborn.
Got married and had kids between 27 and 28 years old. Every single one.
20 what? What did
27
you say?
and 28.
No, like you guys all got married between 27 and 30, and you guys all have kids by 35.
My sisters, May got married at 27. Yeah. Mesa got married at 27, 28. Yeah. Mona also got married at 28. And then Haesum at 30. But like my sisters, in Maha got remarried at 27, 28 as well.
Yeah. And then you got married.
You see, like they're all the same. And then like me and Haesum, we got married at 30.
You weren't 30. You were 29.
29.
28.
29.
29. Wow, you're old.
I'm 32 this year.
No shit.
Fuck you. What is shit? So I did have a midlife crisis before I hit 30.
Yeah, he did. It was so funny.
But that's besides the point right now.
It was amazing.
I had a really hard time turning 30. And I turned 30 and I had a big ass party.
So did Mesa though.
Yeah, but my sister Mesa is a drama queen, so it's okay.
But I'm like, yo, first of all, I hate birthdays. Because I'm a summer baby. Okay. Hold on. Let me speak, please. Thank you. because I'm a summer baby, like, because I'm at the end of July, a lot of people go on vacation at the end of July because we have a holiday the first week of August, or like the first weekend of August or whatever. So it's usually around my birthday. Mm-hmm. So it's like everyone's usually on vacation, so at their cottage or wherever they go. So every time my birthday would come around, because I don't give invitations at the end of the school year, people are like, no. Like, great. So I just...
Okay. So I understand, because I'm the same.
You know what? Your sister understands me, okay?
I'm the same. I don't like celebrating birthdays. It was only on my 30th birthday where I threw a whole friggin' big party.
Your 25th, bro.
That wasn't organized by me. That was organized by you.
Actually, your sisters. Let's be honest here.
Okay.
Let's give all the credit to them because they fucking did it.
Anyways, growing up was the same for me. It was like my birthday was like a week and a half, 2 weeks before Christmas.
And all you got was Black Forest cake.
We all got Black Forest cake. Oh my god. And it was like growing up, middle of the winter, like it was winter. It was always snowy. It was always cold. Yeah. So no one wanted to ever go. Even when I gave fucking invitations, no one ever came. Not even my best friend. Yeah, that's right, Junior. I'm talking about you, dude. Yeah. Anyways, back to the show. So one of the main like things about the show of the show of How to Be 30 is the affair. Okay, is the affair. So Seung-Yoo is dating Hae-Rang, but sleeps with Ji-Won.
Yeah.
Okay. Ji-Won doesn't know about the other girl. She has suspicions. Yeah. Because she sees things.
Yeah. She's not stupid.
She's not stupid, but she didn't confirm her suspicions until later.
She also like first love and like didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, like she was like she's kind of not blinded, but like she was kind of like in the moment, right? And so she didn't want to like ruin that moment for herself. So it was just like, it's been 2 years since the last asshole.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then you have Young, the bar owner, who she had to deal with
someone cheating on her. Yeah.
Who, like you said earlier, decided to come back and thought he was like thought he could like get back with his ex, even though like he's getting married.
Let's be honest, he wasn't even that great looking.
No, he wasn't. He's a fucking asshole. Yeah. And like, thank God she fucking dumped that fucking bucket on his head.
It was amazing.
Oh man,
you need to talk to me at some point. No, I don't.
Nobody needs to talk to you.
On me.
Like, fuck. Yo, if you cheat on someone, don't play the fucking victim, huh?
No, you're not.
Fucking assholes.
Sorry.
You fucked up. Yeah. You man up to that shit and you better yourself. Yeah.
And then you have...
God damn it. And then you have Hani's character, Ran-Joo. She's the announcer, who was the one that was like doing that to the guys.
Yeah, and she was the one who like wasn't really looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
And she was just kind of like coasting, enjoying it, you know?
And then she went on this random blind date that was supposed to be with a 35-year-old lawyer.
Ended up with being like a 24-year-old part-timer.
I don't even think he had a job at that point.
I don't think so either.
But
he's so cute.
He was so cute, and that's what she needed. So she ended up. So she kept meeting, and you can see why she kind of just screwed around is because she kept meeting assholes.
Yeah,
she always met assholes. Like the one guy she like. Remember the blind date she was on?
Yeah. He was like, oh, we're gonna get married, so like you might as well.
I'm good with marriage. He's like just come with me at the hotel. Like we can talk about marriage, and I'm good with getting married. You know?
Oh yeah. Like,
and so she's just like, fuck no. She gets out of the car and walks away. So it's like it's the guys like that she would run into.
Yeah.
So Joon-Young.
Yeah.
Okay, the 24-year-old part-timer. Was good for her because he was like a little puppy dog.
Yeah.
Right? He was literally treating her like royalty.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
Yeah,
he was so cute. But what was awesome about him was that he was not afraid to speak up.
No.
He always said what was on his mind to her.
And he always like, he supported her in a way that like, was like, okay, I understand that you have these feelings, but it's like, you're going to have to fucking get over it. But maybe use me as like a support beam kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like when she did her her test for the anchor, like the TV anchor.
Oh yeah.
She was like, she heard his voice. It's like pretend you're looking and talking to me only.
Yeah.
The camera's not there. The camera's me. It's like you're just talking to me. And like she took a few deep breaths and it was good.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what she needed in her life.
She needed someone to like support her, pump her up.
Yeah.
As much as her friends do it.
Yeah.
She needed someone
You need it because usually I would say all you need is your friends kind of thing, but like when you're someone that's constantly looking for
not validation,
you're looking for someone to love you in that intimate way, right?
And once you finally find it,
your friends don't love you in that intimate way, right?
Unless
they do and you don't know it, then it'll kind of get a little awkward unless you're into that. But like,
no judgment here.
There's never any judgment here. She needed that person to love her intimately like that.
And it was so cute because like she'd come home from work and he'd have dinner ready for her, or like when she got laid off, he was just there and he let her cry. Yeah. And it was just like,
he was great. He was awesome.
My hormones couldn't take it.
He was great. He is what a guy should be. You know what I mean? Like, so him mixed with the director, Do-Hoon, the director.
I really like the director, and I'm really happy that she she didn't necessarily end up with him from what we know, but like it kind of seemed like it was going to that point.
Exactly. And like he regardless of what she was doing with Sang-Yoo, he was still kind of like,
he still liked her and supported her.
Yeah, he didn't let it affect the way he saw her.
Because usually people are like, "Oh, you had an affair," and it's like it's the end of the world. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not her fault. Yeah. To be honest, like, she was the other woman. Yeah. But she didn't really know
until after they slept together.
And then that's where she was just kind of like, "Fuck." Like, and like she knew. And what's great is, what's great is that when she figured out that she was the other woman,
she like pushed him away.
She was like, "Well, fuck." Now it's like I'm on the other end of that. Yeah. Right. And so she pushed him away. She's just like,
and like she didn't want to be that person because her friend got cheated on, or like probably.
And she thought she might have been cheated on, right? Which was probably the fucking idea, right?
Oh my god, when her ex-boyfriend came back into the thing, and she was drunk, and she's like, "What are you doing here?"
He just fucking chops him in the head.
And like,
I was hoping she'd like kick him in the nuts or like drop kick him or something, but it's okay.
It was so good though.
Or when Ayoung's boyfriend, ex fiance comes back for the first time, and and Hani just comes in right across the head with the
That's the
purse.
Type of like girlfriends you need.
Exactly. That's the friendship you need.
If I could have a couple girlfriends like that, I'd be set for life.
That's your ride or dies right there.
Taking applications.
Send them to nattymichael2019@gmail.com. So that's right. That's the type of friendship you need. Like you need friends. Friends. Fuck. You need friends. Yeah. That will look out for you like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Who take care of you like that. Yeah. Who fucking treat you like a sibling and beat the shit out of anybody who fucking treats you wrong. Right.
Or beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. One or the other.
And like look at what the bar owner, like what happened when she fell down. And like, cause like, so she was annoyed because she just got a text from her ex, like, "You're gonna have to talk to me at one point." It's like, first of all, no, she doesn't. And then like she like trying to grab all her stuff, and then she falls. And then
she hurts herself.
And then like she calls Ji-Won, sorry. And she's literally like running. You know? Yeah. Like, that's the kind of ride or die bitches I want in my life.
That's it. And like, that's what you need. That's my definition of friendship. It's like, that's me and my friends. So I don't know about you guys, but I love my friends. I forgot what I was gonna say. What do I say? Sorry, guys. Excusez-moi. Debussy.
You don't remember what you were gonna say?
No. I don't remember at all what I was gonna say.
Anyways, so when Ji-Won went to the girl, first of all, her hair, why? No.
Oh, she saw hair wrong at the end there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, she cut her hair and then dyed it orange, reddish, like fiery. I don't even know what it is. Copper.
First of all, I understand like when you break up with someone, sometimes you just need a huge change. Fine.
Well, that's the big thing when you go through a breakup or whatever, you cut your hair.
Yeah. It's because you're like cutting the dead weight off of you, you know? Fine. Just not that ever. Don't do that to your hair.
It's funny.
Ever.
It was
no.
Freaking hilarious. I was so confused.
So the one thing that kind of annoyed me was like Ji-Won was like, it's my fault. I'm sorry. It was honestly neither of your faults because it was him that did this.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like no one ever fucking blames the guy.
So this is what pisses me off. Is the other girl, so Haerong,
yeah,
she's like, I hate you for ruining our relationship, so I'm gonna ruin your fucking career and your life, and you're not gonna be able to eat after this. And it's like, listen, it's not her fault, it's the guy's fault for swaying. Why are you like, even if a girl comes up to a guy who's married and tries to seduce him, if the guy gives in, that's his fucking fault. And that is his fucking fault.
I'm sorry, but you're fucking 22, 23 when you're like dating this guy because like 7 years different. Well, maybe even like, younger.
Probably. No, around that. Let's go around that.
Okay.
Let's go around that.
But like you're 22, 23 and you're dating this guy. Like seriously, is he the end all be all?
Yeah, that's like, I don't get it. It's like you ruined everything. Bitch.
Go find yourself another guy.
You're mad because you ruined the relationship with some dude who obviously didn't give a fuck about you since he fucked some other chick.
And like, even if like, and then you go in and embarrass her in front of her coworkers and his coworkers. Like, I'm sorry, but like, no.
And
that was it made me really mad that they didn't blame him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's his fault.
It is his fault. 100% his fault. He's the one that fucked up. Nobody else.
Ji-Won, it's amazing that she took the blame and like she's like, just hate me, it's fine, whatever. But like, if you hate me for too long, you're gonna go bitter and shit. But it's like, no,
that's it. It's like, how can you not blame the guy in this situation? How do you not blame the fact that he swayed, he went to her, he keeps calling her, he keeps talking to her, he keeps wanting to be with her, and you're just like, it's her fault. And no, it's not her fault.
In the car, you saw his reaction when she was like, I don't have a boyfriend. He's like hey,
right? Yeah.
Fucking like, no.
Piece of shit. I love this guy, and I fucking was so mad when they made him the scumbag. Oh.
Like, I get that, like, I don't know. Yeah. I understand shit happens. I get it. But, like, if you're able to cheat on a significant other, then obviously there's either something missing or you're just not 100% committed into that relationship. Yeah.
Sorry, it just popped in my head. One of the scenes that really fucking like really got to me, and I remember it was when she was talking to the director, and they were coming from like from the laundromat, and he was asking her to adapt it with him, right?
Yeah.
And they're all like buddy, right? Yeah. And then,
but they weren't even like touching. They were just laughing.
No. They were just laughing. They were just talking. Like they were talking like friends, right? Yeah. Because they were finally like getting closer.
Yeah.
And then Nadia called it. She's like, what? He's gonna show up. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. And then he pops in around the corner, It's like, yo, what the fuck have you been doing?
You guys look very friendly. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
And then, but the guy's like, the director's like, I think you're misunderstanding something here. Yeah. We're just talking about work. Yeah. And literally that's all they were doing.
Sure you were. It's like, you weren't in the conversation, so how would you know?
But what pisses me off is, who the fuck are you to decide what the fuck is right and wrong and what they're fucking talking about, or misunderstand all the fuck you want. It's not up to you.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer in this picture because you fucked up.
Yeah. And like at that point she was done.
Oh yeah.
And so obviously like she was having a hard time because she realized after they broke up and everything, she realized, I really did like him and I never stopped liking him. Yeah. And like they've known each other for like 25 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe, 25 years.
20 years.
25?
Years? No, they were high school.
No, they were like junior high.
That's still not 25 years. That means they were 5 when they met.
Were they
She's
not?
30.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyways.
So 15 years. 15.
They've known each other for so long. And it's like, I think she needed to reconnect with him to kind of finally just get over that ideal.
Yeah.
Like, he's my ideal man. It's like, he always turned you down.
Yeah.
And then when you are technically in a vulnerable state, he comes in and fucks everything up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, he took advantage of every time she was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like, a real man would never take advantage when a woman is vulnerable. They will protect them when they are vulnerable.
Which is what's his face did. I don't remember his name.
The 24-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, Joon-Young with Hani? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But like,
he's funny. Oh,
yeah. But that's essentially what they did.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah. Fuck. And like all this, like everything that's happening in this show is like, okay, I don't fucking own a bar or like know anybody that owns a bar, but like, all this is relatable. They're all still trying to figure out their lives, right? Yeah. They're all trying to figure out, especially like their love life, right?
Yeah. Which is essentially like, as much as a lot of people don't want that to be the center of their world, a lot of times it is because people want the connection and like the companionship. Again,
they're looking for the intimacy, that companionship, that love that not just a friend or a sibling or a family member can give them, right? And that's what they want. They want to feel that intimate love there, and we can all relate to that.
Yeah,
all of us.
I really like the show.
I love the show.
I actually really liked it. Yeah. I kind of wanted it to be longer because like I wanted more, but that's with almost all good shows that I watch.
Yeah. It was really. I like they could have really.
They could go into another season.
They can go to another season. They could have actually expanded this into like full length hour episodes, and just drop it from like 15 to like 10 or 12 episodes, and that way you can kind of develop more of their backstories, right? I
think there was enough, like as much as like
they give you enough to like understand everything. That's perfect, and that's what you need in a web drama because you need you only have a certain amount of time before you can, right?
But I would recommend it.
100%. Oh yeah, 100%. If you're in your late 20s, early 30s,
and you want something like a quick watch,
if you're early 20s and you want to like, I mean, teenagers probably won't relate to this. No. But like, if you're in your 20s, early 30s, 40s, even, and it's like, and this is like more nostalgic for when you're older. But like, it's a great friggin' great show. I loved it. 100% recommend it. It's on Viki.
Yeah.
I don't know where else you can find it on streaming, and you can go on like Drama Cool and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for that show.
Okay, what are you doing today this week?
What's poppin'?
Oh,
cool. Three songs this week. Woo! Again. SF9 came as a comeback. They have a new album coming out, and their single and Ready to Mingle is Teardrop, which was really good. We watched it the other day with Rowan and Dawan, and it's really catchy. I think the hook was really catchy. It has like a really nice vibe to it, and but it's got all the members are there. The music videos, SF9's music videos are really weirder. I don't want to say weirder. They're very interesting. They're very abstract. Yeah. Abstract art type of deal.
Who else though? There was someone else.
There's SF9's like that, and I'm trying to think of another group that's kind of like that. That's similar to them. It'll come to me later. Yeah, so good song. Really good song. It's really catchy. It's really like, it's like mellow. It's not, it's like, no, sorry, not mellow. I'm thinking of another song. It's like the hook, the catch part's really mellow.
Yeah.
But like it's a really like poppy kind of song.
Yeah, I liked it.
I really liked it. I loved it. So check it out.
SF9 too.
SF9, yeah, they're really good. I feel like they don't get enough credit. I feel like there's too much attention on Rowan. Yeah, in my opinion.
No, but what's his face?
That one is great. Like he's finally like but like Rowan he's done so many shows so like over the last couple of years. Yeah. So I feel like people focus more on Rowan when they think about SF9.
Well, like it's kind of hard not to when he's like the tallest member of the group.
The tallest member in freaking in
everything.
In everything. Yeah. So check that out. SF9. Teardrop.
Next up is favorite.
What?
Is it your favorite next, or are you gonna leave her for last?
She'll next. So the next one is the new group, Omega X.
Yeah, they were. Vamos. Oh, they had a different kind of.
They had a different kind of vibe. Yeah. They had a really different type of style, and it's interesting because, like I was telling you before, like I was reading, and they're apparently members from different groups that were disbanded or on hiatus. Yeah. So it's really interesting because we watched like their debut song and their showcase, and they were like in tears.
It was so my heart.
Oh man,
my heart broke. I'm like, poor babies.
Yeah, man, they're really good. They're really talented.
Yeah, they were great. They were really like they weren't like at that live show because they were all like crying and like they were like trying to sing in between sobs. It wasn't working. But like I think we get it. We get why you're crying, and we appreciate the fact that you're so happy.
Yeah. And this song is great because it has such it's like a dancey, really strong, like it's not forceful, but it's really strong, right?
Yeah, no, I really liked it. Like the first couple, I don't know what song lingo is, like the first couple lines and beats and bars, and whatever, they were really good. And like I was like, oh, what's this? And he's like, this is a new band.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn.
They're so I'm excited to listen. I haven't listened to all their stuff yet, but I'm excited to listen to like their first EP. And like shout out to Omega X, like you guys made it. Keep it up. Good up. Yeah, keep it up. Good for you. And we'll be with you along your journey, man.
Yeah.
Last and definitely not least, because I saved the best for last,
as
because
always.
It is my number 2 love to my number 1 love is Taeyeon. She comes.
Sometimes I wish your sisters listen to this shit.
Oh my god, they fucking probably beat the shit out of me. I'm sorry. I love Taeyeon. Okay, I love Taeyeon. Okay, so Karak introduced me to SHINee.
Yeah.
When Replay came out years ago, years ago, and that's what kind of like got me into like K-pop. Because SHINee, that was SHINee's debut song. Let me see, when did it come out? Because this is come on, can I click? Yeah, no, yeah. Oh,
Nabi.
Okay, so SHINee's Replay was the first like K-pop song I really listened to, and that was, what was that? Okay, it came out 2008.
Wow.
So I heard it that year because Kardak, when he played it in his car, he's like, "Yo, these guys are huge in Japan and Korea." So, yeah, and they're huge in Japan too. What I remember that. Okay, but he's like, these guys are really, really huge in Korea. These are like South Korean group. So he played the song, and it was like.
Yeah.
Like, this is amazing. It's like you're taking like the boy band type of shit here, like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC type of shit, and you're giving it you're taking, it's not just like, here it's like you have 2 or 3 guys that are really like, oh yeah, they're so good, and and like the rest of them are like, okay, they're okay.
They're all good.
They're all good. Like,
but I think that's the difference between here and Korea. Like in Korea, you have to be good because you're singing live most of the time. So in here, it's like two good guys, and the rest are like kind of like backup people. Yeah,
they're like the backup vocals, and they're kind of like they don't really stand out as much. There, it's like you have to be good. Like, even if you're part of like EXO was originally 13. I think they were 13. Originally 13.
Wow.
You have to be good.
And they didn't.
Regardless, right?
That's crazy. Okay, anyways, go back to the song.
Yeah, so after that, I started getting into it, and then he introduced me like several years later, he introduced me like Girls' Generation and Taeyeon. And he's like, I love this singer, and he plays the song. I'm like, I fell in love. This was before I met you. I'm sorry,
it's okay.
But I fell in love.
It's forgivable.
And then I met you, and I fell in love again.
Aww.
I met my Taeyeon, and so the song's called Weekend. It's
very poppy.
Very poppy. Very, very poppy.
But not in like an obnoxious way.
No, not at all. It's like it's a fun type of
it's like a weekend song. Like you're in the car with your girls and you're kind of just
or boys.
But like
I want to play this in my car too. Huh?
Okay, sorry. But like and you're kind of just like jamming along.
Yeah, that's it. It's like poppy but mellow at the same time, and it's like it's fun, it's dancey, it's her voice is always amazing, and it's funny because like a lot of the songs that she does, you kind of can hear how good her voice is. This is more poppy, so you don't really see the range of her voice, but you still see how great her voice is, and then she kind of raps a bit, right? At one point she kind of like raps, and I'm like, whoa.
But
whoa,
she has perfect pitch, doesn't she?
I think so.
Is it her?
IU is the one with perfect pitch.
Oh, okay. I thought it was hang on. I thought you were like, she's perfect pitch.
No, I'm pretty sure it's IU that I told you about.
Okay.
The one that I'm not really a fan of. She's
Charlie
great.
Puth has perfect pitch.
Charlie Puth is a weirdo when he sings.
Well,
you ever see him sing?
Yeah.
Live? He really makes weird faces, and it's kind of weird. It's
That's
really
his
weird.
Character.
I know, and it's just really weird. So I can't watch him sing because it's kind of like, why are you making these faces? Yeah. Anyways, Taeyeon,
sorry.
My love from Girls' Generation.
Oh. Is Girls' Generation still a thing, or like they're on a extended hiatus?
I'm pretty sure, because they're still all under technically SM Entertainment. So it's up to SM Entertainment to be like, okay, no more Girls' Gen.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure
they don't want to.
They're not gonna let that happen. I don't know. I don't know. SM Entertainment is a fucking mystery to everybody. I don't understand what goes on with their head. I feel like they're like, they remind me of like almost like Apple in a sense, where it's like, we don't have to promote our products, they just promote themselves.
Oh yeah.
Right? We'll just say,
isn't EXO with them?
Yeah. Okay. So they're just like, oh, we'll just put out the song and we won't do any fucking promotional work. Yeah. We'll just let it do themselves. A lot of promotional work for EXO's releases and stuff like that are by the fucking fans.
What do they call them again?
EXO-Ls?
Yeah. No, wait. Was it who's?
Yeah, they're EXO-Ls.
No, there was another. Never mind.
Yes, EXO-Ls. Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Army?
No, there was.
Who is? Mon Bébé.
Yeah, Mon Bébé.
It's Monster X.
Oh, okay.
Monster X.
Mon Bébé.
Mon Bébé. Monster Babies.
Yeah.
Monster Babies.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway, that's it for today.
Woohoo!
We'll see you next week, hopefully, because we've been procrastinating a lot.
Yeah.
Because someone over here, actually no, because she's not feeling well half the time, so it's hard to like actually watch shows.
Yeah, or do anything.
And every time I want to watch a show, she gets mad if I watch it without her. So we have to kind of go at her pace.
We finished this show in like 2 days.
It's 15-minute, 20-minute episodes. Of course we finished it in a couple days.
Stop hating, okay?
I could have finished it in 1 day.
Okay, anyways. We love you. Thanks for
We
watching.
love you. Peace out.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.